Okay, I think we are already up by 2 minutes and respecting the time of others. I think Justin, let's kick it off. So over to
Okay. Thank you, Shivan. And everyone, welcome to ServiceNow's Strategic Portfolio Management webinar for December 2023, and learning how to start your SPM journey and the value it will realize for your organization. Shivan and I will be your guides today, and we appreciate you for being here, and I hope you enjoy the next hour with us. So please use the Q&A to ask your questions during the session today. Our team will be available to answer your questions as we journey through the conversation today. This session will also be recorded and shared afterwards and will be posted to the ServiceNow SPM community. And finally, we hope that you will make some time to take a short survey at the end of the presentation today. We always appreciate your feedback and letting us know how much you enjoy our content and what we can do to improve. So this today's session is a part of Live on ServiceNow, which is a curated event series to connect you with ServiceNow experts and peers that can help you deploy your products and achieve value faster. We hope that you will join us again at a future webinar or meetup. You can see the schedule by scanning the QR code here on the screen or using the link in the chat. As with all customer-facing presentations, we inform our audience of the safe harbor notice for forward-looking statement, meaning that this presentation may contain forward-looking statements that are based on our beliefs and assumptions on information currently available to us only as of the date of this presentation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Justin Ketchings. I am a product success manager for ServiceNow's Strategic Portfolio Management Solution Suite. I have worked for ServiceNow for 10 years, and I am located in Munich, Germany. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter and a 6-month-old son. So after a nice stint of parental leave, I have returned to you as of October. So, Shivan, I'll ask to introduce yourself.
Thank you. Thanks, Justin. Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Shivan Agrawal. I'm also part of our product success team and working as a product success manager with ServiceNow. It's been almost a year now. Overall, I'm having 14 plus years of experience and I'm based out of Bangalore. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Shivan. Okay, so I'd like to start with a quick poll to gauge where you are in your transformation and where SPM sits along that transformation. So if I will give you a minute to tell us how far along in your strategic portfolio management journey you are.
Justin, I think there is an issue with the poll, which was created somehow that was disabled. I think we may have to continue with the next step.
Okay. Oh, that's a pity.
Yep. Sorry for that.
It's okay. So, okay, then let's go ahead and talk about what is driving strategic portfolio management strategy. So, important market trends are driving the development of SPM and its landmark capability, particularly the strategic planning workspace. These include supporting the alignment of work to business strategy. This is absolutely critical to the strategy later. Enabling a flexible planning architecture to support business agility and enabling organizations of all types to strategize and plan in the models that most effectively achieve their outcomes. And simplifying the user experience to drive adoption and intelligent insights as well. I see Jonathan has his hand raised. If you have a question, please use the Q&A if you haven't done so. Okay. So talking about business outcomes. So later in this session, we will share a recommended implementation sequence. However, your organization should consider the highest priority business challenges it needs to solve and begin its journey with the best aligned capabilities SPM provides. There should not be any concern to which capability you begin, as long as you, and today being the goal of this webinar, understand the problems, the capabilities such as demand management, project management, and agile development, and strategic planning can solve for you. Okay, so let's dive into what strategic portfolio management offers you as a customer. So here we see all of the capabilities and solutions available with either your SPM standard or professional investment. So while portfolio planning is offered in both standard and professional, SPM Pro provides the power of strategic planning using any delivery model, or we call it lens, that your organization best delivers value through. SPM Pro also enables the highly valuable goal planning, tracking and attainment, flexible funding models, large-scale agile planning and execution, as well as unification of your backlog to all work managed across the platform, including incidents and cases coming from ITSM and CSM, if you are also one of those customers. However, SPM Standard does offer you a powerful suite of solutions to manage work using traditional delivery models via the project portfolio management suite. So speak with your ServiceNow account team to confirm which license to which you are entitled. And wanting to talk more about the landmark capability of the strategic planning workspace. So ServiceNow strategic planning solution provides an end-to-end integrated planning experience that aligns strategy to execution by enabling business leaders to define and track goals across the organization, gather, review, and prioritize work that's being requested, ensuring that it aligns with that strategy, and track status and progress of these initiatives on an interactive visual roadmap, all on a single platform. So the new planning workspaces are designed to support persona-based models. As you can see on this slide, we support personas for portfolio, PMO, as well as strategy office, value stream, and product delivery model. Depending on your use case, we offer a wide variety of traditional and more advanced planning architectures. Portfolio planning is best for customers using traditional planning methodologies and who are satisfied with the out-of-box functionality of our project and portfolio management solutions. The strategic planning capabilities is best suited for organizations using agile or hybrid methodologies, and for more mature, advanced organizations who require more flexibility in delivering to unique strategy models. So where we start is always with strategy. We have to know what we want to do as an organization to succeed. And to do that, we come to the strategic planning workspace. And where we come in, we see how we are doing from a strategy perspective. If you take a look at the status box, you can see that we have some red, some potential missing attainment of our goals. So let's tap into that. We drill in and we see that we are underperforming in our CSAT improvement goal. So as a product manager, my goal, or as a strategy manager, my goal is to fix this problem. But as a strategy office, it is great that I have this visibility into the strategy and know what we need to do to fix. So now, in order to fix this, we are going to look at the feedback provided for our products using the product feedback capabilities. So what kind of things are people asking for? Who is asking for these? We see that there is a lot of interest in AI to help our customers. Therefore, I am going to select these items. And in selecting these items, I'm going to bring these to our demand funnel, which brings us next to alignment, where we are going to align this work in our demand funnel to the goals we want to achieve as an organization. One of the things SPM does very well is manage work across all kinds of methodologies: traditional, agile, hybrid, you name it. And we do that across intake, prioritization, planning, and execution. We see at the bottom of this list this great AI chatbot need. So if we look at item 11 at the bottom, we can see that we've introduced our chatbot feedback into our planning and prioritization. And if you recall, our key goal is that we need to improve CSAT. Our work to create this great AI chatbot is going to enable us to achieve this CSAT improvement goal. So you see that we have now prioritized it up to the top of our demand backlog. And now if we go into the roadmap, we can see this work item, but we observe that there's a dependency of another piece of work to deliver against this AI chatbot capability, which is our multi-language support. So let's look a bit further, shall we? Let's look at the planned ROI of our chatbot work. So with the strategic planning workspace, we can gain a wealth of insights into the work we're looking to deliver, such as ROI, planned cost, planned benefit, and resources needed, for example. We can also see our dependency, and therefore we look to push our AI chatbot work so that we can finish the dependent multi-language support, or the depending multi-language support work first, and make sure that we have a smooth kickoff for the chatbot work. So now it looks good from a road mapping perspective, but I also need to make sure that we have people to execute the work. So let's look at capacity planning. We see that there is a slight capacity issue in January where some of our resources may be overworked. So it may be better to push the work just slightly a bit further into February to make sure our teams can provide the right focus to making this work successful. There, now that we've moved the work to February, we are fully aligned to our strategy and ready to deliver, which will now segue us from alignment into delivery. So Now we move from our strategic planning workspace where our product and portfolio managers sit to, as you see here, into our new project workspace where we manage execution. I have opened our AI chatbot work. From here, I can see our entire project delivery plan along with my resources. And here I can see all the financials needed to deliver against this AI chatbot work. And finally, I can manage my risks, issues, decisions, action items, and changes. All of these driven to resolution or mitigation through ServiceNow flows. And that is delivery. So now we can look at how we track back to the value that we have delivered to make sure that we have been working on the right things. First, we are going to update the status of our chatbot work. Now that we have properly adjusted the schedule and resources of our chatbot work, we can now properly execute on it. And therefore, we will set the create AI chatbot for customer portal work to green. So now we are in our tracking view of our customer products plan, and we see that the work that we've been focused on, the AI chatbot work, is now running green. Next, we will jump forward and see the impact of that work to our goals. Look at that. We can see that our goal tracking of our improved CSAT score for customer portal is now green. And our score has been moving up from 55 to 32, above our target range. Well done. This is a great example of how SPM can support an end-to-end process of accelerating value delivery for you. So now let's walk through some leading practices. So I want to touch.
Justin, if you don't mind, I know we already covered what SPM offers over here, but now I have set up the poll again. So I think it is going to make sense to just launch the poll and let's see what our users who are joining this session have to say about it. Would that be okay before we moving to the leading practice? Because I think their feedback always matters to us.
Okay, that sounds good. So I'll take us back to our poll.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can we see the poll?
Let me go and launch it.
Okay. Great. Thank you, Shivan.
Yeah, no problem. Folks on the call, please participate in the poll and let us know in the overall SPM journey, where do you stand? Okay, I see 34, 40. Okay, numbers are increasing. That's good. We have reached around 50% of overall participants. Folks who haven't yet responded, we request you if you can respond.
Give them another minute.
Let's wait for. Yep. Okay, we are at 53% and looks like we are almost stuck at that point. Okay, 15 more seconds before I end the poll. So at least we know where you are. And then let's get to the results. Okay, I think we are at 60%. With that, I just finished the poll and let me share the results. Justin, are you able to see the results on your screen?
Yes, I can see them. So
if not, maybe okay, perfect.
Yes,
yeah, go ahead.
So I can see them. So it appears that we have a bit of a balance mix between customers who have started some configuration work. I hope that some of the insights you take away from today will align to some of the work we've done or have offered opportunity to get you to value faster, even if that requires some reprioritization of work, and a bit of customers who have no concrete plan for deployment as well. We hope that coming out of this session that you understand and are eager to use the resources that we will talk about today to help you jumpstart your SPM journey.
Yeah, and I think which means mostly, I would say around 60% folks in the call, this session is going to be very useful, is what I feel, because either they haven't yet started or just started the journey. So I think good, we have the right people, we have the right content. So let's continue, Justin.
Okay, thanks, Sean. Okay, so let's spend some time a bit on leading practices. So with, if you've attended other welcome to ServiceNow webinars, you understand that we like to use a foundation crawl, walk, run, fly implementation maturity path. We don't want you to try to boil the ocean in your first attempt. So we ask you identify what's going to bring value to your organization and quickly, and start there. As I mentioned, in our business outcomes topic, we are going to provide a recommended implementation path, and here is where we want to talk about it. So first, we start with creating our foundation, ensuring that we have the right data to prepare our SPM implementation. So the right portfolio information, the right information about the resources and teams and how they're structured. And then with that, we can start our backlog planning and demand management, innovation management. So, okay. And then once we lay the foundation, we can start crawling in our execution, getting work done and showing some value to the business with our capabilities such as project management, agile development, and leveraging performance analytics to track how well we are delivering to what we plan. And then once we've laid then as we master the art of crawl, we can hop up on our two legs and move more of the business a bit faster as we start bringing more teams together and in our Scrum programs and becoming more agile and introducing our application portfolio and really seeing what impact the work we are delivering has on our application and digital landscape, and viewing that what work we need to prioritize in the future based on the insights in APM. And now that we have found a groove on our 2 feet, let's turn on the jets and really integrate strategy into agile ways of working. So bringing forward our scaled agile framework capabilities and roadmaps with agility, enabling other areas of the business to strategize and plan in models that may be different from what you've seen in what we see in traditional work and even the popular agile methodology as well. So, and finally, we are ready to fly with change at the speed of light by bringing in our DevOps capabilities. And if your organization is looking to run portfolio safe, bringing that into the SPM solution sheet for your organization.
So Justin, because you are on the slide pad, I think we have one good question from Andy,
Mhm.
where he's asking, could you elaborate on foundation? Perhaps give a couple of examples of the things that need to be done at this stage. So maybe if you have a couple of examples to explain foundation in more detail, that may be good for others.
Yeah, of course, Siobhan. So essentially, ensuring that you understand how the foundational data needs to be defined. For example, if you're looking to introduce resource management, making sure that you're structuring your teams in the form of user groups properly to ensure that you can move forward with configuring resource management as well. And then also understanding portfolio management, understanding as a business, what is a portfolio in ServiceNow and how does that tie back to how your organization runs portfolios. So, there's a couple of examples and, how we can make sure that we have our resource management data, our portfolio management data defined and structured properly in ServiceNow so that we can move forward with configuring those solutions. And then, of course, ensuring that your schedules are defined properly so you can kick off configuration of project management and ensuring if you're building a specific lens for some of the more advanced roadmaps, making sure that that's also set up properly as well. I hope that helps.
Looks like, yes. And anyway, we are going to have a Q&A later. So if we have any open questions or someone wants to come out of mute, yep, we will do that. Justin. But yep, please continue for now.
Okay, great. Okay, so in detailing some leading practices, when technology configuration, is talked about a lot, of course, and we have a wealth of resources to guide you in how you properly configure a solution and such as configuration over customization. But I really want to touch on process. Any successful organizational change ensures alignment of technology, people, and process to business objectives. A process owner should be enabled to deliver guidance to a process, which of course should be aligned to the desired outcomes of the organization. I mean, of course, we want to nurture individuals and interactions over processes and tools. However, we should also ensure the solution is used in alignment to the value to be realized, which is why it is important that the process owner is enabled to guide the organization in how to properly use the solution in a prescribed manner to deliver to the process and keep it focused on outcomes, keeping it simple as possible, thinking about outcomes over appearance, over function. So it is, as I mentioned before, it is critical to focus on outcomes. Define what is the outcome you wish to achieve over what the tool should look like and do. We see this a lot where organizations expect a solution to behave just similarly to their legacy tool. And we need to encourage the organization to focus on what outcome is being provided. ServiceNow's SPM may provide this outcome as well, just in a manner that may involve changes in way of working. So stick as closely as possible to out-of-the-box functionality. If a business need possibly requires a customization to a particular component, evaluate opportunities in your organization's changes of ways of working and assess if the value of that customization exceeds the complexity to support said customization. So, ServiceNow, of course, is a very flexible platform. And that's a great benefit that you receive from ServiceNow. But when you're focusing on delivering the solution, think about, can we achieve this outcome by changing the way we work versus customizing the platform to fit an existing way of working. And absolutely avoid changing state models. So state models steer the work that you are managing with SPM to completion, and not just SPM, but ServiceNow across the platform. And customizations to the state models can result in negative experiences, not only across SPM, but across the platform. When you work with your delivery team, again, identify how your organization's way of working could map to our out-of-the-box state models. So it may be a change in language for your organization, but at the end of the day, we want to focus on what outcomes are we realizing. And of course, start simple. Don't boil the ocean. Identify teams who may offer to champion SPM within the broader organization. And the objective is to get value out the door as quickly as possible while being aligned to your business objectives. And a great way to do that is identify a subset of teams who may be ready and eager to onboard on an SPM first. We'll talk soon about within our resources for success, which can provide a more comprehensive library of lean practices to make you and your organization successful. So let's talk about resources for success. So here's some resources. We talk about resources to support you in a successful SPM journey. Whether you're engaging a delivery partner or building skills within your organization on your own, ServiceNow is here to offer world-class guidance to help you reach your strategic goals and facilitate the organizational change necessary to drive to those goals. So in charting your implementation path, we offer our ServiceNow's expert services organization, who gives you an inside perspective to our solutions, and the full teams at ServiceNow who contribute to enriching our solutions, such as product management, engineering, and our solution consulting organizations as well. So nobody knows ServiceNow better than ServiceNow. Also, we've nurtured an extensive delivery partner ecosystem to tap into industry expertise and expand our global talent, further enriching the success of our SPM customers. So if you wish to create a relationship with one of our industry expert partners, we offer our partner program to identify the right partner for your business needs and making you successful in your SPM journey. And then, of course, we can bring the best of both worlds with our co-delivery model, which offers together the internal insights of our customer outcomes and expert services organization, as well as our industry expert partners through our partner program, bringing both them together through the ServiceNow co-delivery strategy. Now, if you as an organization wish to build your own SPM expertise, we also offer a a wealth of resources that you can use to build your team skills and deliver solutions in a prescribed manner, and getting the expected value that you need out of our SPM solutions. So with that, we provide our Now Learning platform, which provides hundreds of courses to bring forward to your teams and help them build their skills, with on-demand classes, proctor-led classes, based on your team's availability and how you feel your team best learns about the ServiceNow platform. And leveraging the Now Learning portal will make you successful in building your team skills individually. You can also use our Now Create methodology to help your teams deliver to our SPM solutions in the same manner our own experts deliver. So back in 2020, we introduced the Now Create as an initiative to open up the wisdom of all of our experts and all of our solutions, and how to best help our customers be successful in realizing value in our solutions. And we continue today to offer that to you. So leverage Now Create to build your team skills to ensure a successful SPM journey. And be sure to join our SPM community to learn and share experiences and find unique solutions supported by our SPM capabilities. You can meet similar professionals like yourselves and learn from their experiences on what they've done to make their SPM journey successful, as well as discover unique solutions for your own unique business challenges and how they solve them, using the community for that. And just as important as a properly configured solution, your organization must be prepared for changes in the way of working. So ServiceNow offers guidance in building your organizational change management plan, which helps you craft a value-minded business case to gain executive alignment and support. We also offer templates to help your organization effectively communicate changes to your organization. And I also recommend taking advantage of our Now Value methodology. What we want to impress on our customers is to ensure that when you're planning your SPM journey, think about what value you want to get out of the solution. Now Value helps guide you in how to identify, manage, and track attainment to that value you wish to arrive to. And let's look at an example of how do I build an organizational change management communication plan. ServiceNow recommends building an OCM plan, and in that communication, we describe what it is, what should it include, who needs to be involved, and what does good look like. And when you're delivering your OCM communication, be mindful of your audience. Different personas will be impacted differently by such change. So ensuring your messaging resonates their purpose to the change and how important their impact is as part of this change will again garner support and excitement within your organization. So, not just focusing on configuring the solution, but ensuring that the business is aware, on board, and excited to bring forward the change that is needed to make your adoption of SPM successful. And here, these 5 individuals represent important stakeholders in your SPM journey. As you see, we support a vast range of personas from executive to product owner to project manager to administrator. We empower strategy leaders and executives, providing them alignment of roadmap to business strategy. We also support product owners to help them align their work to the organization's goals, and describing to them the why part of their work and ensuring that the work that they deliver has purpose to the business strategy. We also support project owners who manage the delivery of work and giving them all the insights they need across schedule, resources, financials, and risks so that they can effectively and successfully manage the delivery of the work to attain those goals. And of course, the SPM administrator role to successfully support setup and management of the solution. So as we just discussed, OCM and communication, use the resources we offer in these areas to best craft the right message to these individuals, which we will share here. So now that you're aware of the success resources ServiceNow provides for your SPM journey, here's a recommendation of activities to perform in preparation for your SPM journey. So first, introduce yourself to the SPM community. And it's very easy to register, and you can gain a fountain of wisdom, from individuals similar to you and what they've experienced with the SPM. Be sure to define your business outcomes and identify what value you look to get from your solution. This will help you align your journey to get the right value as quickly as possible. And of course, when it comes to value, identify measurable value and how you can measure that value. Of course, communicate with your stakeholders. Make sure they know that change is coming and that you have sponsorship and support from those stakeholders. Enable the team. I cannot stress this enough. Make sure that before you kick off your process and requirements workshops, that the team understands what the solution out of the box provides and can ask the right questions around ensuring that their needs are met with delivery of the solution. And then, of course, plan and schedule your workshops with your stakeholders, product owners, and delivery partner. As you identify a delivery partner, make sure that you communicate to them what you're looking to achieve so that they can support you in the manner that ensures that you are successful in your SPM journey, and prepare your OCM plan. As we saw on the previous slide, the key individual stakeholders that you will want to ensure success of your SPM journey. Make sure you craft this OCM messaging so that they understand their purpose within this transformation. Okay, and with that, I wish all of you the best of luck and success on your strategic portfolio management journey. Okay, if there are no other questions, again, I wanted to personally thank you so much for spending time with me this past hour and learning how you can start your SPM journey and how you can get the most value out of your SPM investment. And I look forward to seeing you in our future webinars.
Thank you. Thank you all for your time. Hope you enjoyed the session. Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Have a great day, evening.